Hello, everyone. Thank you for attending our 6th annual State of the Science Symposium. We are here after the symposium. We're starting a happy hour now, so they're going to be passing some drinks and some appetizers. Are they called appetizers at this time of day? I don't know, but we're going to enjoy them anyway. But if you have questions that we did not get to, I have all the experts in the room right now. So this is the time to put your questions in the chat, virtual audience, and I will ask your questions for you. So I already have one question, and I'm going to look for the person that I'm looking for because I didn't want to ask. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to ask questions. So we are going to walk around this way and see if we can find our experts. And can you see our chat so you can ask me the questions, or I probably need Ainsley with me? Hey, Ainsley, can you see the chat? Because I need to know what questions are. Okay. Yeah, I have my coworker Ainsley here. She's checking the chat, so she will tell me what your questions are. We are wrapping things here. I think everyone's ready to get a drink and get something to eat. We love to eat around here. So we are just going to, oh, we have people popping on. Dietitians and Gretchen, do you want to say hi to our virtual audience real quick? We have Gretchen here. She's a fellow dietitian. Gretchen has written 3 books. 3 books?
Yes.
On omega-3s. So if you guys have any questions, she's probably going to be visiting with her fellow scientists, but she is an omega-3 expert. Well, we have dietitians watching. Is there anything that you want to tell our virtual audience at home, tell our dietitians watching about omega-3s, about seafood, about the industry? Maybe like one key takeaway message.
I just think we need to remember that seafood, kind of recapping what we talked about today, that seafood is an excellent, complete protein that has along with it the fats and the trace minerals that our brain and our body needs. So as a protein choice, it's far superior to some other choices, and it's a great complement to all of our other choices.
Yes, and we've had some delicious seafood over the past couple days. Okay, I can see some of our dietitians joining. I see Mandy. Hi, Mandy. I see Laura.
If there's any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Yes, if we have questions, Ainsley will let us know. I'll go find you.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so let's walk around. Let's see what we got going here. We are going to say hi. We have Chef Mark Allison over here. We just wanted you to say hi to our virtual audience. So this is Chef Mark Allison, and we did the cooking demo over the lunch break together. And why don't you tell us a little bit about Kampachi and why you love it, in case they missed that?
Thank you, Jessica. The reason I like Kampachi is because it suits my style of cooking right down to the ground, because it's a 1-ingredient food. There's no additives, preservatives, or colorants in. It's one of the most natural proteins you could have in your diet. So try Forever Ocean's Kampachi. I'm sure you'll love it. Just like the 50 chefs I've got on my culinary board. Everybody that tastes it thinks it's absolutely amazing, and it's packed full of omega-3.
Yes, very good. And it was delicious. We had it for lunch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for attending today. All right, let's go over here and see what we've got going. We're going to say hi to one of our dietitians that was a speaker. I hate to interrupt people when they're visiting, but that's what we're here for. We're live reporting from the symposium. Also, if you're a registered dietitian and you're watching, I want to let you guys know that you can get your continuing education certificate. I'm going to email them next week after the symposium, so I'll send you a survey and you'll get your certificate. You're getting 3 free hours today, so we really appreciate you guys joining so you can get those continuing education credits, and hopefully this conference inspired you to eat more seafood every day. Joe, can I interrupt you? Sorry. We're live reporting from the symposium. You can see there. So we have registered dietitians in our virtual audience at home. So we just wanted to say hi and to say a few words. Do you have like one key takeaway message that you would like to give our virtual audience after today and after the past couple days?
I think it echoes what Tom Brunna has said. and that is that all of humanity and culture and meaning emerges from the human brain. And we have a duty, first and foremost, of all organs, is to support brain nutrition, because no other decisions and no other society, nothing can happen from humanity unless our brains have minimally adequate nutrition. And we learned from Michael Crawford that nervous systems evolved in the sea, and this is how we exist, and that's the most efficient way. If I might suggest something, to use canned clams and linguine vongole, and it's $1.79. You can provide adequate brain nutrition largely and hugely, and to be creative, to open up the questions of how people with severe depressions or psychotic disorders, as you as dietitians, how do you get, what are your tricks to help them feed themselves with a target of helping their brain instead of just eating ramen?
My son loves ramen.
Well, add to the ramen.
Let's add shrimp to the ramen. Let's add some salmon, canned salmon to the, yes, the salmon. I love that. Get those omega-3s.
And sardines.
And I listened to Dr. Drew Ramsey once where he was talking about, I don't know if you've heard this or not, but he was saying something about how the human population at one point was down to like 150 people or something, and then they found clams. And it was like clams almost saved the population. Do you know anything about that?
I don't think we have great data about whether the human population ever went down to 150 people, but without question, the Rift Valley is very near great shellfish areas, and it is easier even to just collect shellfish than it is to actually catch fish.
Yes.
So, and the data is pretty darn good that eating seafood permitted the disproportionate encephalization, permitted human beings to have greater brains. And when we look also in creating joy and meaning, we can not only use the science, but look at the cultural symbolism of fish and how it pervades religion and social connection. And I was thinking one way is, activate the dietary guidelines from 1242 to 1246 created by the Catholic Church, eating fish on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Christian feast days. And we calculated out the amounts of omega-3s, and it was pretty much comported to every recommendation we could make through modern science. So activate religion, activate the symbols of fish in addition to the science.
I like that. It's almost like seafood 2 times a week, it sounds like. Very good. Thank you, Dr. Hiblin. And congratulations on your award last night. Okay, we are going to move this way too. We're walking out this way. So follow along. Oh, we're going to talk to Chef Kelly. Hello, Chef Kelly.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. This was such a great event. Thank you so much for having me. I was excited about being here and being one of the honorees as well. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yes. Tell our virtual audience what sort of award you won last night. You won an award.
Yeah, well, why don't you introduce it to me?
I want you to talk about it.
Well, first thing, there was a question earlier, and we were talking about it a little bit afterwards, so unrelated to that. How do we make it affordable for everyone to have seafood, right? That was one of the questions out there. And what I was able to create, which is why kind of one of the reasons why I got this award, was creating recipes for 4 people for under $10. Yeah. How do you do that, right?
And make it taste good.
And make it taste good and visually appealing. So first thing, you get the family involved with it. We were having that conversation with someone as well about if you get the kids involved with making it, they have an active interest in what they're doing, they want to eat it. So that's always fun to do. But the other thing is that if you can get the can and frozen and the tin type stuff, those really work well because you can keep them in your cupboard. You don't have to worry about running out or defrosting something. You can put something together. More often than not, they're already cooked. So it's just a matter of heating them through or finishing them off. And you can have a really sustainable, high omega-3 type meal that's filling, satisfying, and easy to make, and really inexpensive.
And we have those recipes on our website as well, so we need to make sure we share them out because they're affordable, and that's what we were talking about today. How can we afford to feed our families?
Right, exactly. They're on our website, and then you get creative with them.
Yeah.
And again, get the family involved with them. Have fun doing it.
Yeah, my kids stress me out when I'm in the kitchen with them. But I'm trying because I know it's a skill they need to learn too.
You know what you do? You let them have like an Iron Chef competition amongst it.
Okay.
And that would be kind of fun.
That's a good
It may
idea.
be a big mess, but that's another thing. But it'd be fun with it.
Yes, I had to lose less control, Jessica.
Yeah, exactly. Well, great. It was just exciting. Thank you so much for it.
Thank you for being here today, and congratulations. Yes. Okay, we're going to go this way now. Oh, we're going to go this way. Thank you to our cameraman who's following me around. Oh, I see some delicious, what are these called? What's appetizer hors d'oeuvres? Is that what they're called? Let's see what they are. Anytime I see food, I automatically gravitate towards it. Okay, so if you were to attend in person, so next year, join us in person if you can, because then you get to participate in this feast. So here we have cheesecake lollipops. Those look delicious. I love cheesecake. We also have some French macaroons. Would you believe it? I've never had a macaroon in my life. So today I'm going to try one. Say hi to Andrea as well. She's eating, but you guys know Andrea. Hi. She's camera shy. I love your scarf. This is perfect with our theme. And seaweed dress. Yes, we have to wear blues, seaweed dresses, and fish jewelry. Linda Cornish. Say hi, Linda.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. Jessica's doing such a great job, and you all have been fantastic. Let's do this again next year.
Yes, we'll see you for the 7th annual State of the Science Symposium next year. Okay, here we have vegetarian empanada and some hummus. So again, if you're still on and you're a dietitian, I want to let you know that you will receive your continuing education certificate probably next week once I get back to my computer. I'll send it to you. I'll also send you guys a survey where you can fill out your virtual experience of today, so make sure you do that. Make sure you join us next year for our symposium. And also, if you're a dietitian and you're joining us, we will be at FNCE, the Food and Nutrition Conference and Expo in Orlando in just a couple weeks on October 8th. So make sure you stop by our booth. I think we're number 1352, and say hi to Andrea and I. We will see you there. Appreciate you guys today tuning in for our 6th annual State of the Science Symposium, where we chat about brain health and we chatted about planetary health and how seafood is really the way of the future. So we will see you guys soon.